Greetings, everyone. It's almost. This is Anthony Tier. It's about 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time, Friday, May 29th. Today of the grand reopening. It will be expecting more in 12 hours from now for St. Clair County, Illinois. First of all, I want to make a great shout out to those who are fighting the pandemic, COVID-19, in response. And I would like to give all the credit to the state of Illinois, J.B. Prisker. He's doing an awesome job fighting for doing the right thing and being elected. That's what he's all about. And I've been watching your press conference, and especially to my favorite guy from the chairman of St. Clair County, Illinois. His name is Mark Hearn. So whenever you guys see them in person, give him a shout out for me. I mean, when this is over, I would like to hopefully go up there and meet them both or one of them. I would have went up there, but yeah, but not in my condition. I cannot do that at this present time. But anyway, I've been keeping up with their briefings and so forth. I mean, it's been awesome keeping them, watching them work, keeping it going. And no, I do not idolize governments. I made my path really clear not to talk about politics or nothing. But these people are reasonable right now because they agree to put what they did is phenomenal. Put politics aside, and I'm glad they finally did that to realize what's is really important. So I'm going to address the issue. So, which is really important. Again, this is a big shout out if they're watching this. It will be uploaded in a couple hours. Thank you all from St. Clair County, Illinois, and I will talk about that in a minute. But most importantly, I will talk about that in a minute. So in this case, anyway, so I just want to mention that to know J.B. Prisker and Mark Kern, two people that represent St. Clair County, Illinois, in the state. I don't talk about much with St. Clair County. If you guys were here a long time ago, I would gladly mention it. I would gladly see you guys and meet you guys and bring family to help me say things I need to say, or a government or an agency that will help me talk to them. Because I would give 15 years ago for them to come out and help create a law that prohibits cable companies to take down WeatherScan and WeatherStar equipment. Long story, but reason why I put St. Clair County, I say St. Clair County, that's my county reside, that's my home county. Doesn't matter what city I live in the county, because it's all connected into one St. Clair County, into one county. So whenever you say hi, whenever I say hi, I just say hi, and I'm from St. Clair County, Illinois, just to make it all there sound reasonable. And here's why I say that. It's because, unfortunately, in March 2006, we were attacked. And I'm not talking about physical attack, no breaking or nothing, but we were severely pounded by severe weather in the early hours, in the early morning, in the wee hours of the morning. It was that bad. It was around the 15th or something, around 2:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I woke up, asked my mom for the remote TV so I can watch the news, and then suddenly my local weather for Belleville, Illinois wasn't there anymore because it was decommissioned 2 months. It was decommissioned 2 months ago on January 5th, 2006. How my weather star, I will send a link to that video for you guys to watch it on my other channel because I think I still have that uploaded. Talks about how my weather star used to be there and enjoy it. How my weather star used to be there, and instead they decided to go to St. Louis, and it's been happening for a long time. I mean, it goes to show how much the Weather Channel has changed since the legacy stars had died and retired, which is going on to digital platform. But there's another, and I love his work. I will give you a shout out to your neighbor. I know where you are, from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Thank you for creating this awesome simulator, because it works wonders. I wish there was a way they can create another one that has the IntelliStar unit, so the one I can have for my desire. But someday I'm going to create one for me, for my area, because I always wanted to see the WeatherStar XL version 3, because it was cut short. Here in Belleville, we only had it came out in 2005. Suddenly it shut off in November 2005, and it lasted until the 29th. Well, it shut off in October. It was like mid-October it shut off, but it only lasted through the 29th of November in November 29th, 2005. And we had the whole unit for the entire month of December 2005 anyway. So anyway, that's how we were attacked so brutally by severe weather during spring months of spring 2006. And I had no weather to keep up with it. At the time, we didn't have cell phones or cell phones that had internet. We didn't have iPhones, Androids, or nothing, or iPads. I didn't have one yet because I couldn't, either way, I couldn't even afford one. But I used my cell phone, my little bitty cell phone. It wasn't even doing any good either. I mean, I had to have Wi-Fi to do it, to keep up with the weather updates, because I always end up relying on TV because that was the only time available. We didn't have computers or laptops when I was 15 years younger, because my mom couldn't afford it, because I haven't started working much. But if I would have known this, I would have had it all a long time ago. So, especially between July 2019 and 21st, 2006, that was a brutal night that I will never forget. The severe weather strikes left the entire St. Louis Metro without power. East St. Louis we were completely in the dark when I was living in the South End. So that's how bad we were. So this is why I always say St. Clair County, Illinois. When I say St. Clair County, Illinois, I just say it just because so everyone in the county could be put into one for a good reason. Says I want to represent, they call it Team St. Clair, but I want to represent St. Clair County where I live, so I can show what area of my reside when I'm from. When you say reside, I say hi, I'm from St. Clair County, Illinois, because it's the greatest county in the world. Even though everything's boring, but it is St. Clair County. I love it too much. That's how I grew up with it, and I want to represent it all the way to the end until my existence comes to an end. Which reminds me, I'm going to talk about something in a minute. But here's when I'm going to give you guys an update. I owe you guys an apology, because I usually don't come out much. Lately, the last 8 weeks was 100% completely miserable, because I have lost 2 people important in my life. Well, many of my old people, they were good to me. At first, we didn't see eye to eye, even though we did argue a bit, argue on disrespectful, kept arguing and fighting back. And now look what happened. Getting old and stubborn, that what takes you. So I'm gonna read you guys this, but first, this is my mom, Tequila Anderson. You guys can get a look at it. See it? Yeah, this is my mom, Tequila Anderson. She had died, if you have noticed, she died April 16th last month. April 16th, this year. And it happened right in the middle of the pandemic. For all of us, that's just cruel. That's just foul play right there. We didn't have a memorial service. It was just cut short, 3 hours. We got to look at it. If you haven't seen my last video, it's on Facebook. I just posted. But if you're a family member don't listen to this video or don't listen to that statement, because I do not accept friend requests with family members. I will read you the ceremony of that one. It started out, began her life in October. My mom, name's Tequila Anderson, began her life on October 29, 1959 in St. Louis, Missouri. Received her formal education from District 189 in St. Louis. She's going to attend Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville. She accepted a relationship with Christ at an early age. As a dedicated, humorous, sarcastic, loving, hardworking woman, she gave her family and friends in need. Tequila departed from this life on the morning of April 16, 2020, after gradual decline health. Both her parents, Noblin and Vicki Anderson, which is I'm going to talk about in a minute, and Frances Smith, preceding in her death, and her son, David Haynes Jr., Saliba Smith, Roger Anderson, Carol Smith, Washington. That's my other auntie, her sister who passed. And she leaves behind the children, like me, one of them, and my 3 siblings. And her family also, I will not mention their names. But so far, and nieces and nephews, again, I won't mention their names and so forth. So anyway, so this is like, yep, so she left behind me, and it tore me apart in pieces. There are days that I don't even want to talk to no one, especially the ones who pushed me down and I try to reach out. And the Bible says you're supposed to reach out with agape love, and that's been the most difficult challenge. And here's why. It's always been around women. I've been mostly around women, because at most times, and now it's been becoming harder for me to find men to talk to about this, about the grief and stuff, because it's a challenge. And I don't go out. I mean, I do go out, but I don't go to men's conferences. I only go once a year or out of a year. Some twice a year, some once a year. The difficult task is to find a godly, real, true, godly man to talk to about basically everything under the sun of manly. But the reason why I don't try not to talk about manly, because all men do for a living is to twist up things just to make it sound good, which to me that don't make no sense. Because the Bible said the man must leave his mother and father to be one with his wife. Now, it didn't say a man has to charm a woman to make it sound good, because it doesn't say that. That's just devil telling you that, which has been true, because the one I just showed you in my last video, that was a trap. How guys easily fall for that. That guys the ones that have to ask a girl out. That isn't. Guys has to ask girls out. It doesn't say. Where does it say in the Bible that a man has to propose to a woman? I don't see it. Never see it. It could be vice versa too, and I talked about this in my last video too. So anyway, in that case, so yeah, this is why the misery just continues to keep adding on, and the weirdness continues. It's almost, I'm at my capacity. My health has already suffered enough damage. I'm working on anything under the sun. I learn how to take care of myself. I'm working on studying my health and my body. I'm learning about how to take care of my own body, what things I can do and not do. Trying to keep my body clean and free of diseases, so I won't become the next victim. The only thing I'm scared of, I hate to say this, and I really don't talk about this much, but you can go ahead and make fun of me all you want out there, psychos. But I'm scared. I've never been so scared in my life before like this, especially in a pandemic right now. I'm just nervous. And if you haven't watched my other video, I put a link on there about autistic person, but I might do it again. It's about me having autism at a young age. The truth is, when my parents, when I was having an emotional meltdown, my parents took me to a specialist emergency room when I was younger. And it turned out later, the specialists and the doctors mentioned to them that I have autism. That never came across their mind. And it's like, it destroyed their relationship because it was because of me, because they didn't know how to deal with me. I mean, because I was that difficult, and when I was younger, my family had to tie me down to a chair because they didn't know how to deal with me, and they took me and tried to do all sorts of tests on me, and turn around, I had autism. And look what I'm at 30 years later, trying to grow up. Not physical growth, spiritual growth. Yeah, a lot of people in my life had gave up their lives in moments to help me grow and help me shine, to push me to my new limits, push me far away. It's like pushing me away from them. It's not because they don't want to, but God said they already served their purpose in my life. I just have to keep moving forward and wait to see what Jesus have. And this is why I had to say that part. What Jesus has in store for me. That's why I'm waiting for God to come out and help me. Honestly, I'm at the end. I'm kind of scared for my life. Because if I get caught with this virus, I'm finished. And I do not want to die. And more importantly, I do not want to go to hell and be found guilty on Judgment Day. And speaking of which, my next one, we're going to talk about my great-grandmother right here. This is one. His name is Becky and Laus Anderson. She had died about a week ago, about 2 weeks after my mom passed. And what happened was they found her lying there dead. Don't know what happened. She could have been exposed to COVID or CCP virus or something else. It was a shock to my system. It was like, wow, what happened? So I will read you her story. I'm not going to go into, again, details on names and stuff. I'm only going to read the ones that are no longer here, like I just read the ones here. It starts out with life reflections of Becky Laus Anderson. Becky Laus Anderson was born in June 11, which is going to be her birthday in the coming days, which is coming soon from Wednesday, from Thursday. So 2 weeks from Thursday is going to be her birthday. Alrighty, and look what happened. Gone. So she was born on June 11, 1956. Loving parents, Margaret and Floyd Band. She was preceded in death by both parents. Her husband, Noblin, my grandfather, my mom's dad. He died too on my birthday in 2000, my 20th birthday in 2009. And brother, Leonard Nosey Slaughter, Nosey, and stepdaughter, Tequila Anderson, my mom. She's gone too. And Vicky confessed her life to Christ in an early age. Later, she was not very religious, but she believed in God faithfully, which is, again, pretty incredible. If I would have known this too, we couldn't have a good relationship, and she would have taught me about God, because she did introduce me to a new church in University City known as Bethelham Church of God in 2011, in August 2011. It was prior to like a week when I came back from Detroit, spending time with my dad, when I ended up missing summer school in 2000. So she believed God faithfully. She lived in St. Louis, in St. Louis, Missouri, St. Louis County. And she began working at the Jefferson Barracks as a dietary clerk for over 30 years. Wow, that's a nice job, isn't it? And she leaves other cherished memories with her children and grandchildren. And I'm not going to mention their names. And again, let me too. I mean, so far, so it's just like, left me also. I mean, these were people that helped me grow. And especially my biggest shout out goes to my auntie, Carol Smith Washington. She's no longer here either. She died in November because her health kept getting bad. And it was like, they're all gone. I wish I would have found that messages, but my phone back then was being stupid because I wanted it to come out and tell me what was her last message to me, because I'm still wanting to decipher that, because she gave her last words to me and I unfortunately couldn't open it. I wish I knew more of her last words. I mean, I know she would have been proud of me, but I'm going to make this all up to you guys. I'm just going to try to reach out. But again, the biggest challenge is to reach out to men, because there are men like there that don't talk about this stuff. It's kind of hard reaching out to other men because every man is busy with their stuff. My goal is to try to reach out to a man that is single. And no, I'm not gay. Just so we could, just wanted you to cross your mind. I just need a guy to fellowship with, who will walk with me with the Lord, who will walk with me with God, and help me lead to what God has planned for me, and be there when I really need Him most. That's really what I need. And I guess this is all the saying the women are trying to teach me that. Then throw that at me, that you need a man to fellowship with. I mean, trying to find one. Again, I used to go on a ministry retreat every Saturday, every Friday night, until early. From Friday night, it was a one-night deal. From Friday night to Saturday evening, we don't leave until Saturday afternoon. It was a good time. It was a stress reliever. It was a woman-free vacation. But anyway, this is again a tribute. There is no greater, and I will read you this. Hold on a minute. I'll read you this. There is no greater love than the love you share with us. The love of courage and strength that give us all the strength that will carry on. And we thank the Lord for the years of sacrifice you made, even to your dying day and your sick bed through us. You took a little thought of yourself. We will miss you. We will miss you greatly, and the void cannot be filled. But to God our burdens, He will give through His love and mercy, and will carry on to stick together as you were here. It was the same thing with my mom too. It's just like all this, but again, I just need a national plan to keep going. Just all I need. If my co-workers and staff members can learn how to be on their own, so can I, right? I have a chance. But right now, my goal is to survive this pandemic, because I can't afford to be captured. I love everybody, but I don't want to be around too many people. It ain't worth the risk. So I just take it slow and steady with the race. But I know to take a bath and quickly and wash up and monitor myself in case I feel anything weird. So anyway, so that's my story on my faithful family members who have been there for me. That's a great story. So there for me. So again, if you guys have any questions, please find a comment. But just to give you a warning, your comments will be monitored for verbal insults, because I had no tolerance for them right now, especially now. I'm just going through a lot of problems. My spirit just increasingly in pain. My soul is on fire. My heart's broken, and my spirit is shattered. I just don't know. All I could do is pray, and I've been praying crazy. So, alright, don't forget to subscribe if you want to. Don't even have to, but anyway, this is all I recommend. This is all for the time I got. I just want to share this all and make this known to everybody. Just saying that I'm just a human being. I have autism. Last thing you guys need to do is throw me in jail because I have autism. And I'm tired of tired of living having these miserable life. I'm just gonna try to do something to make myself productive. I owe it to these people who took care of me over the years. Now it's my turn to take care of me. And I'm gonna try my very hardest to my full capacity. God, if you're hearing this, I need you now. I'm just going to search for you. Dear Lord, I come to you today as I need you. I love you. If you don't come, then I will look for you. I will search heart and soul. I want to repent, turn away from my sins, and I surrender everything. I give my life to you. I give up. I just need help, Lord. You're the leader. Lead the way. I need you, Lord. I want to know you, love you, stay in your word, and it's going to be harder. But I promise you, I will become a better man. Just spare my life. Please, spare my life. I want to keep living going forward. In your name, amen. Amen. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. See you in the wee hours.